Here, wanted to give you an update for today. My shocks came in, so I pulled off, first starting off with the passenger side here, I pulled it off, the tire, and I found out why my brakes weren't working. My calipers were completely seized up, so I went ahead and rebuilt one on the passenger side only today. I just ran out of time. Before that, I had a visitor from Toyota4Runner.org forum came out to say hi and check out the Volkswagen swap, and he seemed pretty excited about it. He's got an 85 4Runner as well, and he's thinking he wants to do it. So yeah, I got my spacers in. There's one on the pinion side here, and there's one on the output of the transfer case side. I had to make up roughly 4 1/4 inches of distance that I changed, but that's not strictly with the TDI swap. The TDI swap is only 1.5 inches, which is nothing as far as the spacer. These are probably temporary. I'm going to see if they're weighted good, at 40, 50, 60 miles an hour. If they start vibrating, I'll have to take the drive shafts and have a custom one made. Not really excited about that. The local guy around here doesn't like to, quote, touch foreign junk. So yeah, anyway, probably be sourcing something for that. Yeah, it runs and drives great. I had it around in the parking lot twice today. The biggest problem I ran into is I've only got, about that much fuel in it, so I hit the gas and it swims back and forth because I got this sumped. The way I have it set up is so that, it only goes close to empty when the needle is below. So the way I've got the sending unit, let's see if I can get it lit up here. Oh, that's interesting. Alright, so I just turned the key on, and you can see the fuel sender's coming up, and as empty as I'm having problems, that's well below the E mark. The way I planned it was that when it hits the E mark, I should have about 2.5 gallons. I believe my calculation was 2.33 gallons by the distance up I put the sump, which also allows for nothing but the trash in the bottom of the tank to not get near the sump as easy. And then for good safety measure, because I did weld the tank together and it did have a little bit of rust from not fuel curing it right away, which is just right after getting done welding, putting the fuel that you're using in it, because once it's in there, it's petroleum based. So I went and got a small inline filter to get the big particles out, and then of course the Volkswagen filter. I think that's a 3 micron. I may be mistaken, please don't quote me on that, but I think that's what that is. So I know the diesel fuel filters are pretty impressive, because if you have anything going through those injectors or the nozzles, it'll just tear them up. I mean, it'll erode them and it'll make them just gnarly. So they really are protective about that. So this will take care of most of the big particles. Anything that gets past this will take care of. So I'm not too concerned. I have power steering working. On the first test drive I took Jim out with, the guy from Toyota4Runner.org, I noticed the power steering was trying to kick in. So I was like, okay, cool. Filled it with ATF. The Volkswagen requires some kind of special fluid, but I did the research, and it's kind of a big debate in the Volkswagen world. Some people say, you got to use the fluid that the Volkswagen says, otherwise, you'll blow your rack and pinion. And that was pretty much the general consensus, but I'm thinking to myself, I don't have a rack and pinion, so it don't matter to me. I'll go with ATF. It's more readily available, and I can get it anywhere. So going that route. Otherwise, everything seems to be working perfectly. I have a clunk in my front left side while turning hard, which I have a feeling is this riding up and down. So I'm going to get that off of there for the next test drive here. This weekend's going to be really exciting for the fact that once I get the 37s, I'm planning to be ready to run it around and get some fuel mileage on it. I'm going to take it over to my parents' farm and, go out in the field and play with it and drive it a little bit on the back roads just to see what it does, because I'm here. I'm in the city. I know it doesn't look like it, but I'm like right on the edge of the city here. So I can't really get out, otherwise you get in trouble, those stupid rules. But anyway, There's one more thing I wanted to get with you guys on, and for the life of me, I can't remember. So yeah, anyway, if anybody has any nifty ideas for a fuel cap, I'm all ears, because I'm running into just having, you know, a regular fuel cap right here, and I kind of want to do something special. I don't want to just have it just like this. I can't think of anything. I've been looking. Most people just, you know, go normal cap, but I want to do something cool. So anyway, yeah, that's it. That's the update for now. Stay tuned, guys. I'm going to be probably just hammering away on brakes, rebuilding calipers. Got to do the rear drums, putting them together. Got all the hardware kit. Again, Rock Auto came through, gave me everything I needed at a really good price. Yeah, that's it. So take care, guys. The next update video I'll do will definitely have you know, the new tires and everything like that. I don't think I'll do another update till then, unless something goes wrong, but I doubt it. And you guys like and subscribe to stay updated, and then I will get back to you as soon as I get this done, and we'll start building a flatbed and playing around with it. Thanks, guys. You have a good one, and I will talk to you soon.